everyone. This video is titled Small Town. I was born and raised in West Allis, Wisconsin, and it has a population of just under 60,000 people. So way back when, in the 1970s, it was for working class families, and we had firefighters and blue collar and just middle class, comfortable. It was a definition of what a neighbor should be. I would spend time with all of my neighbors and help them and collect cans and newspapers and do yard work. And we just helped each other. And it was just a great place to be. And it was a great Catholic community. We went to church. I went to a Catholic church every week. And I had the same friends from kindergarten on up. And it was really nice. I went to Catholic grade school, public high school, and had a really good education. So anyways, a couple of years ago, I met my husband, and he lives in a small town of just over 7,000 people. And so when I came out here and I met him and cruised out here for the first time, he has no streetlights in his neighborhood. And we're in a neighborhood adjacent to a lake. We're a block off the lake. And so when I look out my front door, there's the lake. Good morning, lake. And so we drive our four-wheelers. I can take my kayak on the trailer down to the lake and launch over there. And I have friends living on the lake, so I can launch over there too if I want, or get on the pier and jump in the boats. And so it's a nice community, but they have rich people problems. I'm in the neighborhood community group, and oh my gosh, someone didn't stop at a stop sign, and there's a goose crossing the street, and 10 people stopped for it, and I don't know what to do because a kid rode his bike on the sidewalk instead of in the road. There's just a lot of nonsensical stuff that goes on, but the one thing I have to share with you is when I met my husband, he told me in this area they have this huge Father's Day weekend, which includes a parade and a festival and all that. And so I said, what about Mother's Day? And he laughed at me, and I said, what's going on? So I posted in the group, and I got mocked, ridiculed, and received hate mail that said, don't you dare try to change things. This is tradition. And that's been the way it has been ever since. And so I said, well, in a small community, there's a lot of older people. So if we made a group, people helping people, we can get neighbors helping neighbors. So they said, great, create the group. So I did. And I said, we should have a huge rummage and donate it to the local Legion. Oh, great. I got a bunch of stuff to donate. I said, well, we need helpers. I need people to set up and run the rummage and take down. Not one person offered to help. So you have a community where people have a lot of stuff and can donate a lot of stuff, but they're not willing to do anything. So I think it's so silly. It is a lot of nonsense. I said, if you want to complain, go to Milwaukee and go into a high crime area, and you will never complain about living here again. It is the silliest thing. In the city, if there's a loose dog, people call, and in my neighborhood, loose dogs are just the norm. Not every day, but the neighborhood dogs know each other. So that some days one might be in my yard or in the neighbor's yard. And in my neighborhood or in my yard, I have cranes and raccoons and possums and deer and things like that. And so we live in a little bit of country out here. But anyways, that's what I wanted to say. Small town, give me a break. I'll be back.